Hello, it's Randy Duck and welcome back for another video. This time we've got two replays for you featuring the Tier 9 German medium tank, the E50. I basically had some old videos I wanted to clear out, and yeah, we've got two in the E50 and the first one being on Vineyard's Encounter, and there is no fun police in the game, which is always a nice little treat. But yeah, so I've had a replay in this tank I think before on the channel. It's one of my old favourites. I really enjoy this tank. It's got everything really. It's got that mobility, and it's got a little bit of armour as well. So you can you can side scrape in it and bounce a few shots. And yeah, I've always really liked this tank, even though back quite a long time ago now, sort of probably pre 6.0 I guess they nerfed the E50, the aim time, and made it really not great. But if you combine it with 6.0 and the accuracy buffs, it kind of outs that a little bit, because you don't have to fully aim your shots because it is an accurate tank. So it sort of gets around that a little bit here. So we're on Vineyards. We're going on this position. I like to take this at the start, even though it is Encounter, just to try and get to a nice position where I've got a good bit of hard cover, which would obviously give me a little protection for the artillery, but we don't have to worry about that today. But it just allows me to get those shots into the annoying little pests of light tanks driving around at the start. And then what you've got is, if the heavies do sort of push down to attack you from this ridge at the top, I've got quite a lot of guns and quite a lot of TDs behind me, so I can use those for covering shots. Unfortunately, I don't pen that light tank, a bit of a poor aimed shot, but I do track him and we get rid of him. And that's now two of the light tanks the enemy team have now been destroyed. So that's going to make our life a lot easier. So we are we're outgunned here. I've only got me and this T57 heavy, but I have a lot of tanks behind me. So I'm hoping that if they do come down, that in theory they should get shot by our TDs behind us, and maybe we'll pick up a little bit of resistance damage, and that will give us that little bit of support we need really. Because I was like to say, on the ridge we only have two tanks. But if we can clear them, I'd like to clear them as quickly as possible if I could, just because that way I'll be able to move on and get the rest of the damage, because obviously there's always going to be people camping in their spawn. It's kind of a theme at the moment. But if we're able to clear these tanks to the top, we'll be able to get there to try and get that little bit of resistance. But we like to say we are outgunned. This T57 heavy, he's had enough and he's gone absolutely full blazed in there, and he's taken out this ST1. I'm going to sort of make sure I get the shots in while he was taking the damage there, because I want to try and trade out his health as best I can. Now I've got this full health 705A pushing me, which is far from ideal. But like I said, I don't want to push up over there and yeah, unfortunately I'll take a shot there straight through the turret, which is what I wanted to avoid if I could. I can't just push straight up and get into a big brawl. I've got to pull them back like I'm doing now, so they get shot by RTDs. You see them backing up there, and I'm trying my best to bait them to full send me really, because that's kind of what I want. Especially if they do it one by one, that would be ideal, rather than both going in at the same time, because then they can get shot by all RTDs, and I'll probably pick up a bit of resistance damage. And yeah, we help clear those tanks out as quickly as we can. But at the moment, they're not quite falling for the bait, because obviously they're getting shot at by the TDs and they're sort of backing up. And it's a bit of an awkward situation. I could potentially sort of go all the way around the side and get up to like the C7 ridge and get shots in the rear. The problem is that STB1 was there, and I didn't want to get farmed before I actually got there. And I don't. If I did that, they're all just going to turn around, because I don't have. I'm the only tank left in this situation, so I'm going to have no one sort of distracting them, if you like, for me to be able to flank round. So I'm just trying to poke up, get shots in where I can. I am picking up little bits of damage as we go. We've got a few shots in. We've got sort of 2,500 damage, 700 assistance. That shot goes a little bit too high there, and we bounce it. But he does then get slapped by RTD. Unfortunately, I don't pick up the assistance. It must have been in his view range there. But we do we do get rid of one of the tanks, and this game is looking in quite a good position for us at the moment. But if I did get full send by this 705, he could potentially kill me if my TDs behind fluff their shots. So it is a bit of a concern. But I'm a little bit pinned at the moment, so I am trying to bait him round if I can. I want him to bait round and get shot by RTDs. That's the plan at least, anyway. And it looks like he's sort of doing so, but I think he started to push this a little bit of hard cover to try and give himself a bit of cover, which is not a bad move. I'm looking to see if we can get a shot in through the drive wheel if we can, and sort of keep him tracked in place. Cause I don't want to eat another shot off this guy, because it's going to take off most of my hit points. Hoping he's going to get shot, and then he gets absolutely slapped by, I think, by the S-Bahn at the back there. Sets him on fire, and now he's a one shot to me. I can push in, and I can risk this now, even if we do eat a shot, because we know we can finish him off. And that's exactly what we do. That's now cleared the way for us to push for the rest of the damage. I would have liked to have done that a little bit sooner, but it just wasn't possible. But it looks like this game's probably done. There's probably just tanks now sitting in their camping spawn. If I'm able to get over there as quick as we can, then I can pick up a little bit more assistance damage. So that's why I do like the mobility of this tank, and obviously it is quite fun when you get that opportunity to ram someone. Yeah, that's always quite it's quite a fun thing to do. We're coming around. We're looking. We know there was an STB1 somewhere, but we spotted this SU101 up in the base where I thought it would be a few tanks. So we're going to see if we can finish this guy off and pick up a kill maybe. He doesn't get. We do manage to get that shot in and finish him off. And now it's just clean up time. We see this E4. We're going to try and work out what way he's facing. He's facing the other way around, so we should be able to get a shot into him. We're going to back up just in case he swings around, waiting for our reload to come in. And then unfortunately I think we get slapped by the STB1, so I've got to move now. I put him on a one shot. I low rolled that shot unfortunately, but it's not a problem because he gets shut down by Object 263. And then that STB1 gets taken out. It brings us then to the first replay. So what we've got to do is get to the results screen to see how we did. We picked up 4 kills, 4,500 damage, sort of 1,800 base XP. It is an ace tanker. It is quite a low ace tanker really. But it's an ace tanker. That's the first game. And if I will stop rumbling on for a little bit, and I'll see you in a bit. Hello, welcome back to the second replay of the video. This time we're on proc. Unfortunately, there is 2 fun police on the enemy team, but also on our team. So it's kind of a situation where it's frustrating that there's 2 fun police when you're on proc, because it's just going to make your life a little bit of a nightmare when you're using that ridge line. But also, swings and roundabouts, it does mean you can actually pick up a lot of assistance as well. So there's a silver lining. So we're going to go straight to the ridge and see what we can spot up. Our light tank's giving us a good indication that there's a lot of stuff down the 1-2 line. We tried to get a cheeky shot in the Type 5 crossing. Unfortunately, they get sort of absorbed in a space armour there, and we don't pick up any damage. We're going to sort of relocate a little bit, just trying to make it a little bit harder, for the fun police to sort of predict and get a shot into us. But yeah, obviously it's never going to be 100% effective, but I'm just going to try and do my best. With the recent update, which obviously isn't in play in this video, you can actually now you do get the targeted icon appear when the artillery is actually aimed down on you. So that's actually really nice. So that's a good sort of indication that you're going to get shot by artillery and you need to move. As well as with the new shell tracers, you can actually see exactly where the artillery's come from. So that's really good, and that allows you to kind of, if you watch out for that, you can then potentially get a blind fire in the bush, especially on a map like Proc. You can often sort of predict where they're going to be. Yeah, so here we go. We're on proc. We're in the sort of standard medium position we like to be in. We picked up a little bit of assistance there. We're just going to try and keep everything lit for as long as possible. Now I've got these 2 heavies. I've got an E100 and a Type 5 next to me. I'm not as concerned. I think the artillery is more likely to go for them than they are to me. At least you think they should do, just because they're an easier target to hit really. This Type 5 is pushed really aggressively down the bowl. Now I'm thinking, oh God, please someone shoot this T54E1 because he's going to put a full clip into me. Thankfully, he does get shut down and punished by a T57 Heavy, which he should do for poking that high, but that doesn't always happen. And yeah, so we've gone on to have a decent start to the game. We've got 2,200 assistance, 1,400 damage. We're now just going to try and... I'm going to relocate to the other side of the ridge here, just because I wanted to try and keep moving now that A100 got shut down. I was just trying to make it a little bit harder for the artillery to shoot me. Make sure he's got at least move his aimer a little bit and not be sat there full aiming on top of me. We know the majority of their team is this way. It is in counter, so I guess the cap is on the other side, but it doesn't look like we're going to get capped out anytime soon, so I'm definitely not concerned about that. And the E50 is pretty quick anyway, so I should be able to get over there if I need to. But by the looks of it, the majority of the enemy team has sat down this 1-2 line. So I'm just trying to spot up for our team, which is also majority sitting down the 1-2 line. So I'm trying to give them things to shoot at, and especially trying to give our fun police something to shoot at. We're hoping that Type 5 Heavy gets shut down, which he does, and then we spot this full health machine, which is good because that's my spot, so we should pick up all the assistance on this guy if he gets punished. We're going to try and get a shot into him there. Like I say, I'm not fully aiming these just because I don't want to expose myself over that ridge, because although this has reasonable armour, the turret can still be penned pretty easily by a lot of the tanks. So I don't want to expose it for that long if I don't have to. And with this tank, it is quite accurate anyway. So although it's not fully aimed, you don't have to all the time to hit those shots. We've got a nice bit of assistance there, picking us up to 4,200. And this game is getting to the sort of clear up territory now. We're actually making our advance, pushing down that 1-2 line. So it's kind of my signal to move in so I don't get left behind. I want to keep getting the rest of this damage. My plan is to move straight down this 1-2 line, knowing that this is it's a one shot. I only have to hit him once. He gets one into us, but we finish him off. And now I'm going to push all the way down this 1-2. I'm going to use the ridge to actually shoot the heavy tank in a sort of F5, F6 position, and see if we can get some shots into the back of him. We try and go for a shot there. Unfortunately, that one doesn't hit. We're going to fully aim this one, see if we can get a shot into the rear of the tank. Unfortunately, it gets hit just before we shoot, so we don't actually get that much damage in there, but we do pick up a kill. Fun police get shut down, and now we're just going to go for the drive wheel of this Yagi 100 because he's full health, so we can pick up all this assistance here. We can keep him tracked, which would be nice. We do pick up a little bit more spotting assistance. I'm guessing someone else must have got the track wheel there, and it wasn't actually me because I didn't get that much assistance off of that tank, which is a shame. And yeah, it's come to an end now, which is one chieftain left to kill. I can eat one shot off of him, so I'm just full sending over because I really would like to ram him if possible, because that is a fun thing to do in the E50. So we're going to see if we can get an opportunity. He is in sort of a position where he's going to be able to get shots into us. We do get one in on the move, which is really nice. I'm kind of concerned he's potentially going to kill me here, but he misses his shot. I mean, obviously we're going to win the game anyway, so it doesn't really make any difference. But I want to try and pick up the kill if we can. I go for this shot because I thought the projectile was going to nick it, but I do manage to ram him and pick up the kill, and also giving him the kill. So being nice, I guess. And that brings an end to this replay. So we've got 3 kills, 4,000 damage, 4,500 assistance. We've got the kamikaze there at the end. Like I say, we've already got the 3 marks, and we got the ace tanker. So I hope you enjoyed the replay. I'm going to get some more out soon. Unfortunately, I haven't been playing a lot recently, I've been so busy. But I'm planning to get some new replays in this new TD which has come out. So yeah, I will leave it as that, and as always, happy tanking.
Hadouken!